Let's get in, a commentary coming in from the DIPAM Secretary, Arunish Chawla, who spoke with our Sapna Das, and they discussed the government's disinvestment strategy. Listen in.
It's Honorable Prime Minister's vision that we should share public wealth with our citizens, with the Aam Aadmi, with the ordinary investors. And we genuinely want to make public enterprises a role model in the stock market.
But looking at the fact that the past couple of weeks have been extremely choppy, so what's going to be the government's strategy, to navigate in this kind of an environment? And Trump tariffs are a big reality now. So going forward, do you expect this turbulence to continue? And then, how are you going to maneuver?
We are relaxed. We are free from tension. We have developed an in-house policy model, which we call the DIPAM model. Our model brings together corporate performance with dividend policy, links it to market prices, and guides us to decide what to sell and when to sell. The OFS we did yesterday, the Mazagon docs, came out of that strategy, and it surprised everyone. Expect a few more down the year.
Right. Excellent, sir. So any number that you would like to put, like, maybe 5 to 6 more issuances or 7 to 8, and the fact that, government is still is brave enough to do this in this kind of an environment, that also sends a message and a signal to, investors across the board. But having said that, so any numbers that you would like to share with us? And one particular question I would like to ask you in this entire, framework is, there's a lot of talk about an LIC OFS. So is that something that you'll be looking at actively, at least in the current financial year, down the line?
Yes, we would. And we would also share it with retail shareholders. And we may also decide to share it with the policy holders. We want LIC to be part of every household in the country.
So you also mentioned, obviously your target for overall disinvestment and monetization is higher in the current financial year, 2/3, 1/3. So can we understand that broadly around 40,000 crores could be roughly your divestment aim ballpark for the current financial, remaining asset monetization around 10,000 crores ballpark?
Well, I can only say you're smart and you're broadly right. We've already kicked the first ball.
Correct.
In the first week of April, and it's given us good results. So definitely we are aiming at that by the end of the financial year.
So moving on, the other big focus at the moment is the IDBI strategic disinvestment. Can you share with us exactly what is the status, and when do you hope to see the transaction closing actually?
It's a multi-stage process, and it's a fairly complex process. We are doing a number of things simultaneously. For example, the data room, the virtual data room is active. All the queries are being answered. We are also negotiating the shareholders agreement. And we've already appointed an asset valuer a few weeks ago. So everything is, going forward like a parallel computer, and you will see results when the time comes.
Okay, but can we assume, say at least by H1 or before the end of H1, we should see this through, or maybe even earlier?
Fingers crossed. We are hopeful.
Okay, and you can catch excerpts of this chat with the Divestment Secretary all through the day, only on CNBC-TV18.